Having trouble keeping up with the accelerated life-altering changes occurring on the planet? Reporting to you from the new Earth, the newly forming world reality of vibrant health and well-being, united community, and personal evolution. Tune in to learn how to update your internal coding and biocircuitry to the rapidly shifting consciousness so that you too can become a divine human. New Earth Central is the brainchild of Meg Benedicte, a pioneer in quantum vortex healing and energetic activation. Weaving together ancient spiritual knowledge, quantum physics, and vibrational healing, every show is dedicated to promoting a holistic lifestyle that supports all life on the planet. Additional services are available at our website, newearthcentral.com. And now, here's your host, Meg Benedicte.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. We're so happy to meet with you here again today. It's always a treat for us to just come into this sacred space with all of you as we're supporting each other through this whole process. And so before we get started, let me bring on my trusty, beautiful co-host I've been working with for many, many years, Minette Mays. Welcome, Minette.
Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Always good to hear your voice, Meg, and I'm so grateful to have people joining us this morning.
Yes, indeed. We, it's been a bit of a challenge since our Lionsgate gateway activations that day was so wonderful, and the energy was huge and just magnificent. And then, of course, after we go through these major gateways, there can be some clearing energies, clearing processes. And so, how's it been for you, Minette, since Lionsgate?
Well, up and down, a lot like a roller coaster, I have to say. Very high highs and some really low lows. I guess the highs are revealing things that we need to further release. And the entire collective, the entire planet is involved in major changes. And it's both heartening and frightening to watch. I just think that Gaia is giving birth right now, and giving birth is never a pretty process.
It sure isn't. And we were starting to sense, and then I got a guidance from Metatron saying, let's add in a healing show between the gateways, and it's because the next gateway isn't until September 22nd on the equinox. So we thought, all right, we used to do these healing shows all the time when we had a private membership. We were doing them almost weekly, and it was just supporting everyone as this energy does get triggered, as this energy does start to come up for clearing and healing. And so it's been, as Minette said, a roller coaster. So we thought, let's dive. We're going to do a deep dive into healing work here today. So it's a bit different than what we've done in the past in our gateways. We'll still use the same format. We're still going to be traveling to the Great Central Sun, because I always find we can do the most powerful work when we get into Source Stargate. So we'll do all those steps, but then we're really going to focus on personal healing and on planetary healing as well. And so I think for those who are new, we just want to make sure that you are aware that this is quantum healing work we're doing, and we use our right brain to do it. So we use more of the psychic. It's the holographic mind, the right brain. It is what we use to visualize, and it's also our multidimensional brain. So this is what we use when we travel to the Great Central Sun and we do these activations. And if you find that, it's very common, you can find that your mind can travel back over to the thinking mind in the left brain. And if you catch it, just stop and pull yourself back into more of the holographic right brain. And also, before we start, if you could either sit with your feet on the floor or stand, because we're going to use the full body to ground into the vortex energy. Once we have that connected and active, then please make yourself comfortable, because this is going to be some deep healing work. So get yourself comfortable, and then we'll go through the steps together. Now, we finish with the meditation, and then we open up for you to share your vision, your intention of our new Earth. So this is what we call global intentions, and so we try to keep them more towards the global vision so that we all can support the intention. We will have time in the meditation. We will pause in silence for several minutes so you can do your personal intentions and visions. So we'll be working on both. Manette is taking care of the chat room. Manette's taking care of the email. So let them know how they can reach you, Manette, if they want to do a global intention.
Sure. If you have a global intention that you would like for me to read out loud after the meditation, please email to support@newearthcentral.com, support@newearthcentral.com. You can also go ahead and if it's kind of short, put it in the chat room and I'll read it from there.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. I think we can get started. So I will check back with you after the meditation.
Okay.
Okay. So as I mentioned, Manette and I felt it was time for some more spiritual support and doing some healing work, just to keep everything clearing and releasing and healing as we continue to ascend together here. So this is why we added in this show, and we'll kind of put these in whenever we can find time in the coming months, because we're living in a tough time. You know, we're dealing with a pandemic and this massive global restructuring that's happening right now, and it can feel intense and stressful. And it can be just really heartbreaking too. And I go through all these emotions, it seems like, every day. And it's, of course, our challenge to be able to maintain still an open heart of love and compassion as we go through such stressful changes. And so that's what this focus of this today's healing, I called it heart health. We want to be able to have really open, loving hearts, strong, healthy hearts, so that we can continue to support each other as we go through all this. So in today's activations, we're going to focus on both personal and planetary transformation, and we'll do some healing work on core wounds and debilitating patterns and shadow programming, but really mostly focusing into the heart and the emotional body, okay? And then as we embrace this inner pain and heal and clear the layers, literally this energy lifts up kind of like an onion. All the layers lift up. It allows the heart to open and expand and radiate more love into the world. And that's part of our service here. So as we join together in this united focus today in a loving heart, like a group heart, group mind, we also influence the collective field and the collective consciousness. And think of it like we're just streaming into the collective field our love, our compassion, our intentions, our visions, new ways of living, new ideas. This is how we're populating our new Earth paradigm. So this is part of our service as well. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. So as I mentioned, if you can either stand or sit with your feet on the floor, we'll get into the grounding. I'm going to walk you through the steps, getting into the vortex energy, connecting to spirit, and then we'll use the vortex to travel to the galactic center, to the great central sun, and get into source stargate. Now, when we travel, we don't leave the body. That's why I'm very careful with having everyone get grounded first in their body. You're not leaving your body. It's just not like the old new age astral travel. This is where we're in our bodies, but we're using our higher super consciousness to travel the universe. And this is the more ascended way to do this. Okay, so let's get grounded first. So let's everybody just take a couple deep breaths. And we're just going to start to come more present into our body. And if it helps, you can put your hand on your heart or on your belly. Just kind of breathing inwards. Imagine you're stepping inside your body and getting into the heart and the lungs and the belly, and just get real centered in your body. And then we're going to use our feet chakras like magnets and allow the feet to lock onto your grounding path of light. And then we'll go one level lower and get onto the crystalline global grid of our new Earth. And imagine the lights, like roots of light from your feet, connect into the ley lines, the grid of our new earth. And you can connect wherever you're located, as well as connecting to any of the sacred sites around the world, any of the earth chakras. Minette and I connect to Mount Shasta, which is the root chakra. So wherever you're feeling drawn to and really resonate with, and it feels like home to you, go ahead and use your feet chakras, your magnets, your cords of light, and connect in. And then you might even feel it kind of pulls your energy down into the hips and into the lower body, into the root chakra. And that's what we want. We want to be very present in our core. Now let's go ahead and connect to Spirit. So from our hearts, we connect to Mother, Father, Source. And connect to your divine God self, your higher self, your soul presence, and your soul family, your soul group. Also going to connect to our spiritual support team, so connecting to your team of angels and archangels and spirit guides and ascended masters and teachers, any shamans or elders, your protectors, calling in your team, your support team. We're also working with Gaia and Mother Nature, so let's connect to the nature spirits, connecting to the crystal kingdom, connecting to the devas, the fairies, and the elementals of air, fire, water, earth, and ether. So we can do the alchemy, for nothing can materialize without nature. Ooh, there we go, bringing them in. And then finally we're working with Archangel Metatron and using Metatron's cube, embedding under your feet and your grounding. This is made up of an outer 6 circles, inner 6 circles, and then a center 13th circle. So we're going to step into the center and start to turn it on with our own light, our own energy. And this starts to activate those 12 circles to rise up as 12 pillars of light up and around the body and aura. There they go. And then they begin to rotate around the body aura right to left. Imagine if you're looking down like the higher self. You're going to look down to your body, and it's going to rotate right to left, anti-clockwise around the body aura. And as they start to go faster, those pillars of light, they're beginning to blend and become a vortex of diamond white light. The faster it goes, the more they kind of blend together, and they begin to create a spinning vortex, a counterclockwise vortex around you. And here we go. As they start to spin faster, it's expanding your field. It's getting bigger. It's going into the higher dimensions. Here we go. Opening it up. And then it goes even faster towards the speed of light. It starts to collapse the time barriers and begin to open the field all the way out to the quantum level. And so we're going even further into connecting to the virtual particle fields. This is our non-physical world as well. Opening it out. And there we go. Whew. Now, we are working together as one united focus, but as you noticed, we're all opening vortex around our own personal field. So we're also in our own privacy. So there's no blending or merging with each other. Just want to make sure I'm very careful about this. Everyone is in their private space. Okay, so vortex is opening and really spinning. So now what it's starting to do is create an inward spiral up the chakra columns. Let's focus inside there. Working with our energy body, we'll go to the root chakra, base chakra at the pelvic floor, and let's rise up our chakra column. Now this is your channel up to your soul presence and to the universe. And so here we go, spiraling up. And imagine as you're spiraling counterclockwise again up your chakra column, you're clearing density out of the chakras. Okay, you're just kind of doing a fast clearing all the way up. We go up through the body. Past the crown, all the way to the top to meet up with our higher selves, our God self. There we go, coming up into this much higher dimensions. And here's our beautiful soul presence. And so our soul is made of light and sound, your tones, your frequencies, light and sound. So we're going to now connect first to our higher self. You can make a bond, a heart-to-heart connection, beautiful light being up here at the top of your chakra column. And your higher self works like your guardian and your gatekeeper of your channel. And we've lost connection to our higher self over lifetime. So we're reconnecting again, never to lose that again. Always having your connection right here to your higher self. All right, now let's start bringing our soul energy back down the channel, because that's what this is all about. We ascend up, connect, and then descend our soul presence back down into the body. So if you're looking upwards, up your channel, clear open channel, spiraling back down, just breathe in your soul light, your soul love, your soul essence, your soul consciousness. And it's just a stream of light in your sound waves, your tones, your frequencies coming down into the body, into all the chakras, down to the root. Ooh, there you go. All the way in. Filling in all the chakras with your soul light, your soul frequencies, your soul presence. And let's go to the heart, big heart. We're going to do a lot of work on the heart here today. So just start with, as best you can, bringing more of your soul light, soul love, soul presence into your heart center. You can envision it like a empty container, and it's filling with your beautiful divine soul presence, soul love. Your light is your power, bringing in more of your soul power, soul light, and just filling your heart container. And it starts to look like a big sun radiating into the heart and then out into the field all around you. Whew. Oh, it's beautiful. That's your divine presence. Now, one last step. We set up 0 point so that we can actually neutralize any of that kind of push-pull of polarized forces in the body and field, so that we can actually keep the soul, hold the soul inside us. It's the polarity that tends to push the soul out. So let's do our 0 point step. And to do that, we're going to run the infinity of light, and it's going to loop left, right at the heart, and also left, right between the left, right brain. So we're focusing on the emotional body and mental body. And weaving the infinity of light back and forth. And the Infinity 8, it's a unifier and a balancer. So starting to help balance opposite energies here, just any kind of distorted energies. And let's go focus into the center point of the infinity in the heart and the mind. And this is called 0 point. It's zero gravity. It's very still. There's no polarity in it. It's very calm. Let's kind of get a sense of that. We're going to start to breathe our energy into the heart and mind, into that 0 point balance. Just breathe in. Everything starts to smooth out, and the biosystems in the body are starting to become coherent. The heart and mind are starting to become coherent. Whoa, there we go. And then we naturally begin to release out any non-coherence or negative polarized charge. And so this is starting to lift up off the physical body, emotional body, mental body. We'll use the vortex to spin this energy back up and out, back to source light, to be transmuted to light. Ooh, there it goes. Spin, spin, spin. We're moving real fast here now. Spinning it out, flushing it out. Whew. And since it's been, pretty volatile, let's also bring in the crystal God light. We're going to run this down to the crown, and into the body. And imagine you're using this crystal God light like you're under a shower of it and just washing through. And this is how we're going to start doing some clearing. So first, let's just lift out anything we picked up from the people around us or the collective field around us of this volatility, of this polarity, this kind of opposing, a polarized force. So here we go. Yeah, I'm having to do this almost every day. So just clearing anything that's not of our own soul signature, anything we empathed from those around us or the collective field. And here comes another layer lifting off. And it's pretty heavy. Lift, 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 spin up, out. Here we go, into source light. Everything we spin out goes directly to source to be transmuted to light. We aren't just spewing this back into the collective. So we're very purposeful in how we transmute this energy. Okay, you guys are doing great. All right, let's now take a trip. We're going to use our super consciousness and travel to the galactic center and work with the archangels, work with source. All right, to do this, as I mentioned, you're going to just stay really present in your body. And if you're having trouble with it, you might want to get your feet back on the floor and really lock, but you're welcome to relax back now. And to do this, the vortex, oh my God, this vortex has so many powers to it. But one of the things it can do is it can spin us back through the past or into potential future. So it kind of works like a time machine. And we're going to use this vortex to spiral way, 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 way back, thousands of years back. And we're going back to the original civilization in Egypt to step into the powerful frequency generator of the Pyramid of Giza. So let's all travel. We're using our soul super consciousness to travel back and step into the Pyramid of Giza. And this is when it was working as a frequency generator. It was stabilizing Gaia's grids, stabilizing the earth plane. It neutralized polarized forces. So this is where we want to work. We're getting in before we had the fallen consciousness come in. And as we step into the Pyramid of Giza, imagine we're all assembling into the center, and you can feel the warm stones under your feet, and just feel that vibration of the pyramid's frequencies. It's a big power generator. So we're starting to attune to it. And we are still in our vortex. So when we move a spinning vortex inside a pyramid, based on the angles of the pyramid in the golden ratio, it starts to propel our spin, our spiral upwards. Okay, so we're going to follow our spiral all the way up to the capstone into the Eye of Horus, and then all the way to the top of the pyramid. So in a way, we are assembling where the frequencies are transmitting in and out. Yes, everybody, good job. All right, excellent. And this is where we meet up with Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael as our escorts to the Galactic Center. I always kind of, lock elbows with one on each side so everybody connect up. Since we're still in our spiraling vortex, as we step off the pyramid, we start to spiral into a wormhole going directly to the galactic center. And here we go. Everyone is traveling at the speed of light or faster through time-space, through the universe, all going towards the spinning black hole vortex at the galactic center. Ooh, here we go. Everybody traveling. It's light years away, and as we start to get in range of our galactic center, let me describe where we're going to go. So we have this massive spiraling black hole into our galaxy, and it's connected to a parallel spinning white hole into parallel crystalline universe. And so we're going to go right where the two vortex funnels meet. It's a point. It's a 0 point where the two meet. Okay, we're going to step into right where the two galaxies, the two universes meet. And as we move into that space, it's a 0 point field again. So it's zero gravity, it's very neutral, but it's not empty. It has all these popping virtual particles alive here, popping electrons alive here. It's a pure space of potentiality. This is where we can create instantly. There's no time here. Okay, everybody's moving into the 0 point field at the center of our galaxy. Whew, it's such a vibrant field. All right, stepping in. Everybody getting comfortable there. And as we stand here, a shimmering crystal stargate rises up. And this is the stargate of Source Creator. This is where all of life in our universe evolves out of. This is where stars are birthed. And so we're going to all step into that crystalline stargate of Source. This is where all life is born. Pure life force, pure source life force, pure potentiality. We're stepping in and beginning to open and receive in all this crystalline light of Source. Let it just wash through you, flush through you. Washing through your entire being, nourishing you, strengthening you. This is Source love infusing your entire being. Just breathe it in. You're just surrounded and infused with it. And we're purifying our energies, cleaning like crystal clear. And you may even feel it expand your heart, expands and increases your vibration as you're breathing in this crystalline source light. And as we all stand here together in the crystal stargate of Source, we proclaim to the universe that we are divine sovereign beings, and we claim our freedom, and we claim our rights, and we claim love. It's just starting to really vibrate with your sovereignty, and we proclaim this out to the universe in our hearts and our minds. I am all that I am. I am all that I am. And we let that ripple out and ripple back into us, acknowledged. Whew. Beautiful. And as we're standing in Source Crystal Stargate, we have access to all of existence in the quantum field. So let's start to do our healing work, okay? So as we are here in the love of Mother, Father, Source, we're also connecting to the Council of 12 Tribes, the Great Central Sun, and to our beloved archangels, and they're going to assist us through these healing steps. 2020 has been an intense and stress-filled year so far. And so let's just start there. Whatever you've been experiencing as bringing up any emotional trauma or anxiety, or as we did earlier, maybe empathing the collective trauma and panic as well. So just kind of working whatever is running inside you, okay? And let's also really pay extra attention to our heart center, and right above it, the high heart thymus for clearing. So we're working on the chest here. Heart, high heart, emotional body. All right, as we're standing in Crystal Stargate, letting the crystalline light of Source, this life force, flush through us. And imagine it's just washing down your crown and running down through all your meridians and chakras and organs and aura, just flushing through. You're in a shower of crystalline light flowing through you. Just take it in. And then with our mind, we direct where we want it to go to do some healing work. So we're going to direct the flow of this crystalline light to loosen and release any stuck emotional trauma, fear, or anxiety. And we flush this up and out wherever it's in the field. We breathe it out, exhale, spin it out, command it out. We let it go. And so we're working on the top layer first. Whew. Just allow any fear, anxiety in the field to release and lift into source light. Just lifting off the top layer. Whew. Oh, beautiful. There goes more. And of course, it's going directly into source to be transmuted to light. There goes another layer. So keep using your breath, your visioning, and your intention. Now we're going to go deeper. And so these healing intentions, these activations, they're intended to shake things loose. And so in the coming days, this stuck energy will continue to unravel, and it could come to your intention. This is usually how it's been for Minetta and I after we do these big blasts. Then the days after, we start to see what's coming up. And so just hold space. Whatever energy comes up with it, you're going to acknowledge it. Oh, you know, this is your energy, and you're giving it your love. You're giving it your compassion. You want to be present with it. Also, when I have stuff like this come up, I ask, is there any message, any lesson for me, any wisdom? So this is how we continue to embrace the consciousness that's in the wound, so we can integrate it and grow from and evolve from it. Okay, so just know we're digging, and it will continue to unravel and come up for healing in the coming days, and you continue to use this replay too to help you. All right, so we're attuning inside, especially heart, high heart, to any energetic imbalance or distorted pattern or limiting program stored in your energy field that's ready for healing. So just by stating that light, your light is starting to go into it. Focus on where you sense any stuck energy or density in your body or in your life. And we're going to start flowing the crystalline light into that energy wherever you're feeling it, so it can start to loosen up. Whew. There we go. Any imbalances, distorted patterns, limiting programs, stuck energy, stuck emotions, moving the crystalline light in, start loosening it up, bringing it up to the surface. All right, good. You're doing great. Starting to move. And now we command the stuck energy of past wounding, ancestral programming, or painful conflicts to unlock and come up for healing now. And we flush it into the light for transmutation. All right, whew, got all kinds of energy moving here. Keep breathing into it, flushing it with the light, spinning it into the transmutation light. Whew. Spinning, spinning. It's opening, unlocking, releasing. And it's also letting us get even deeper, closer into any core wounding. And so let's call in Divine Mother for her healing light, especially into any core wounding. And I've been working with her light for years. It's a soft pink healing light, soothing light, mother's love, mother's compassion. And you can just start pulling it into the heart where you're feeling some movement, you're feeling some healing working here. Just really transfer her healing light into wherever you need it. Oh, and if it helps, you can even imagine Divine Mother just wrapping like a cocoon of her pink healing light around you for her love and her support as you go through the healing. This works really well. Oh, we're still spinning very fast. We're still shifting energies. Just keep breathing into it. So you're releasing out the distortion, you're releasing out the pain, releasing out the programming, and then it's like emptying a cup, and then you're filling in with more of Divine Mother's healing energy, healing light, and source crystalline light. Oh, and your soul golden light. All right, now let's focus on deep-seated core beliefs that are interfering with loving exchange with others. All right, so this could be in our relationships, this could be with our communities, this could be with our world, this could be with God, this could be with our soul, wherever you're feeling any kind of blocks or core beliefs, barriers blocking your ability to love freely, fully. Here's some examples of this. So it could be where there's authoritarian patterns and core beliefs of superiority. It could be victim blaming or shaming of others. Or it could be the opposite, feeling unloved or undeserved or unworthy of love. It could be where you're feeling the heart's closed or guarded. It's hard to get love in there when it's guarded. Or I also have found this in many of us where love and pain have become linked, and we want to remove that as well. So there's just some examples. If any of those resonate, you can just start to focus your light on those wherever you experience that. If you have others, just focus on and keep moving the crystal light into these areas where your heart is blocked or guarded or closed or disconnected from love and joy. All right, here we go. Flushing the light in. And we command to clear and release any blockages or barriers in our hearts to love. We call them out. We spin them out. Ooh, here we go. Up and out. Ooh. Back to source light. Oh, lots coming out. Keep spinning, keep flushing, keep commanding the blockages out. Any stuck pain clearing out. Still keep spinning fast. You guys are doing great. All right, let's do another one. We're commanding to clear out any ancestral core beliefs or emotional behavior patterns that are dysfunctional, imbalanced, oppressive, or unkind. Okay, so this is coming in through the family core beliefs and patterning. All right, command these out. Okay, so you're opening your heart and mind to live in harmony with your loved ones, with your friends and family, with your communities, with your world. So we're releasing, commanding, clearing out any of these core beliefs or behavior patterns that are blocking our ability to love and connect with others in love or be in harmony with others or our community or our world. Ooh, it's getting all kinds of stuff moving here. Keep breathing it out, spinning it out. Ooh, releasing it out. And you could also imagine you're cutting any links or karmic entanglement with the birth family, with the ancestors of these dysfunctional imbalances or barriers to love, blockages to love. And here comes more releasing. Ooh. And again, we're asking for what is the lesson? What is the meaning of being in this? What is the wisdom coming out of these core wounds so that they can be completely eradicated and transmuted in light? Whoa. Just let that wash through you. You're opening your heart to fill with more love and joy as we lift out the stuck emotions, stuck energy, the pain, the suffering, the patterns, the programs. It opens the heart, and we can now begin to fill with more love and joy. And this fifth dimension is a feeling field, and so it's the love frequency in our heart that opens the bridge to ascend into fifth dimensional unity consciousness. That's why we do so much healing work on the heart. This is how we access the fifth dimensional consciousness. So keep working in the heart. Let's command any lower 3D, 4D programs, patterns, code, and consciousness to flush out of the heart center and high heart thymus. And here we go again. Ooh, anything that's heavy, dense, negative, disconnecting us. Okay, these are 3D, 4D programs, any kind of polarized charge. Keep lifting. We're going to spin out, flesh out, release it out of the heart center, out of the high heart, out of the emotional body. Ooh. There goes more. I'm even seeing some old 3D, 4D overlay grids lifting off the chest. Could be cellular memory you're releasing from this life or past life of pain or suffering or persecution that's been blocking or guarding the heart. Just keep lifting. Any persecution, pain or suffering or fear of being seen, being known, stepping into your power. Release the persecution energies. Whew. Woo, there we go. Off the chest. Whew. Off the heart center. Spinning very fast. On this love frequency, it's filling in where we're clearing. Whew. As we clear the low, dense pain and suffering, the darkness, this is shadow work. We're clearing our shadow so that we replace it with the love frequency in the heart center. We're going up into the 5D frequency range. This is where we need to vibrate, where our hearts need to vibrate to access, to bridge into the 5D reality, the 5D field, the 5D consciousness. Okay, there you go. I feel everyone kind of uplift up higher in the heart vibration, heart frequency. Whew. You're becoming a loving being of light. Keep lifting up higher. So you're ascending your heart higher. Whew. And there's more healing light going in. Whew. Imagine you're just wrapping your arms with love around your inner human self, your inner child self, for all the pain and suffering they've gone through. You're here to help them. You're here to bring them into love and healing. You're helping them integrate back in with you so you become whole and complete. So we're just loving all these aspects of ourselves back to health and harmony and love and joy and union, wholeness. Ooh, this is called holistic healing, coming back into wholeness. A nice whole heart. So if there's been any fragmenting in the heart, we'll bring in the healing light that seals and mends. It's kind of like a thick honey god light, like molasses, like glue. And we're going to bring this down the crown and move it, especially if there's been any heartbreak, any fragmenting in the heart. We're healing and mending and piecing it back together. So we want a whole, happy, strong, robust heart, radiating love and joy. Okay, here comes the healing golden light in, mending, sealing, repairing for any heart fragmenting, heartbreak. Oh, just breathe that in. Ooh, let it just soak in. So we don't want it draining out. We want it like a full container where you can fill with love and joy and light, and it is feeding you. It's not draining out. It's fueling you. It's uplifting you, strengthening you. So as we're in this heart healing, let's everybody take a couple minutes of silence. And we're in a very fertile healing space right now, so you can set your intentions for any specific healing work you would like to add right now. And also your visions and intentions of you living with a healthy, happy heart in the future. So set your intentions of what you would like to create for yourself. See yourself already living it. Feel yourself already being in it. And that really creates a powerful magnetism. So we're going to go into silence now for a couple minutes. So everybody has time to set their own healing intentions and future intentions in your ascension life plan. Imagine your personal intentions are like crystal seeds that you're holding in your core center, like putting seeds in a garden. And we're giving our intentions, our love, and our light. And your magnetic fields are wrapped around your heart and solar plexus. You're getting it into your magnetism to begin to materialize. Setting our personal intentions to anchor and ground into our lives, into our futures, making them earthbound. Giving them our love, and we set this in motion now. And so it is. And so it is. And now we're going to do some healing work in the planetary field. So we're shifting gears here. And I don't know about you, but it's just been pretty heartbreaking just seeing all that's happening in our planetary field. So we're going to work on doing some clearing and healing of Gaia's field. And so as we're standing here in the crystal stargate of Source, let's infuse into Gaia's field this wave of compassion and love. And so we're starting to stream this in to the planetary field. I know the grid workers have been working regularly in the planetary field, doing a lot of clearing. And so we're going to add to that. So thank you, grid workers, for all the work you're doing. We're going to just start to add to that work. The field is it's full of toxins and emotional density, pain and suffering, and so it's quite toxic, and we want to continue to flush the field, keeping it as high as we can. So as we're flushing this wave of compassion and love and light, you also can connect to the vortex that's spinning counterclockwise around Gaia. There is actually a vortex. NASA has proven this, that's spinning. This is why our planet, rises in the east and the sun settles in the west. So we're using that momentum as well in our global work. All right. So we're saturating all the pain and suffering and darkness on the planet right now with this wave of love, wave of crystalline source light, wave of compassion and healing. We're spreading the healing light everywhere. All around. There we go. Good wave. Purifying the planetary field, healing it, transmuting the shadow, the pain, the rage, the violence, which is continuing to saturate it with the healing light, crystal light, saturating it into love frequencies. Quite a bit moving here. Keep spinning, keep flushing, keep setting your visions and intentions to purify the planetary field. Now you can also go deeper into the planetary grids as well, or into the earth chakras, into the sacred sites, just wherever you're getting called to. Maybe where you're located, you might feel that it needs some help there. Could be areas on the planet that are having a lot of violence and war. We could send a lot of healing light there. So we're just working both in the field and in the land and into the grid and into the sacred sites. You might even be connecting to the crystal beds under the surface of the land. Oh, you guys are doing excellent. Flushing, healing, transmuting. Still clearing, still working with Gaia, our beautiful elementals with the nature spirits. That was another good clearing, releasing. Because we're the ground troops here. We're helping support Gaia's ascension. We're helping humanity's ascension. We're helping the healing, massive healing happening all around on the earth and the world. and there's just great changes happening on this planet. And so this can also trigger emotional reactivity or lashing out. And so let's focus there. We want to send this wave of Mother's healing light, of Source's crystalline light, to all beings in the world. So you're sending now this soothing compassion and loving care and healing light to all who are in pain and suffering or rage or hopelessness or darkness. Just send it to them. And we send it with love. It's up to them if they accept it. We don't force it. It's a gift given if they choose to accept it. Oh, so really loving our fellow humans, our family. Oh, yes, our Earth family. Okay, we're spinning really fast. Keep sending the healing compassion. Because we're already vibrating in the 5D unity consciousness, so let's share it with all life on the planet. And so we're supporting each other in unity consciousness in this connecting wave of love. Oh, that's working, uplifting. Envision everyone with healthy, loving hearts, open and loving harmony with each other and with nature, with Gaia, with the universe. Ooh. That's unity consciousness. Whoa. Sending it into the heart of Gaia as well. So heart healing to all life on this planet. Streaming love to all around the world, to all levels of Gaia's field. So it can be physical and non-physical, all levels of Gaia's field. We're raising the planetary frequencies higher and higher into the love index. Keep going up. Whew. We're lifting Gaia higher, spiraling her higher in frequency into the love index, the love vibration. Oh, we're spiraling fast again, lifting up higher, up leveling higher into unity consciousness. Oh, that was an excellent shift. Good job, everybody. Wow, I can really feel it. Okay, so everything is vibrating up higher, love index, and so part of our mission is to strengthen this new Earth hologram in the Earth plane. So we're the builders, we're the activators. So envision the 5D new Earth and all its beauty and glory. Visualize all of humanity living in joy and love in the new Earth. So we're starting to really seed our new Earth. So let's just pause for a minute here. Everybody can visualize the new Earth in its beauty and glory and its love and harmony. So imagine the world you'd like to emerge from this current crisis. All the changes we want to see the world come into its full potential. This is our new home we're creating together. Oh, that was a good lift up. Whew. We're creating this vision of Gaia as a protected sanctuary for all life on the planet. And again, imagine your new Earth visions like crystal seeds, and we're grounding them into Gaia's fertile field so they can grow and bloom and spread. and giving it our love, giving it our light. These visions are these intentions of our new earth. It's very powerful energy. You guys have done an amazing job. And before we open up to add more global intentions, let's all take a moment. As we're standing here in the crystal stargate of Source, let's take a moment to visit your star seed soul's original home star, and you don't have to know where it is or the name of it. You're going to follow your soul vibration to your home star. Again, you're still staying in your body, but now you're using your super consciousness to bilocate. Your soul will take you there. So we're all shifting a minute here to our original soul star and soul family. And your soul family just circling you in their love, embracing you with their support. Just breathe in their love. Breathe in your home starlight. Breathe it inside you. Breathe your home starlight into your heart. Because home is where the heart is. You're connecting to your soul origin, and your home star and where you are on Earth are starting to overlap and unite and connect. It's a real homecoming celebration. Just allow the joy to grow in your heart. Fill with their love. And before we return home, let's all open and receive and bring in any gifts we're going to bring back with us to home. And these can come in all shapes and sizes and forms. It could be light, it could be colors, it could be frequencies, it could be crystals, it could be knowledge, it could be technology. I mean, whatever. It could be art, music. Just bring inside you whatever you are bringing back with you for safekeeping inside. This is to support your personal ascension and the planetary ascension. So we're going to everyone bring in their gifts. Tuck them away inside for safekeeping for the journey back. And we're starting to prepare to return home to Earth. And so as we are completing with our home star, last final hug with the soul family, we're redirecting back to the galactic center in Source Crystal Stargate, starting to connect with Lord Metatron and Michael for the journey back home to Earth. We're in love and gratitude and blessings to Divine Mother, Father, Source for their love and support here in this healing work and continuing in the coming days as we continue to work through the steps. Okay, everybody getting ready, and so we're now starting to point our focus to come fully back into our lives in Earth. So you're bringing your super consciousness and your soul gifts, and we're coming back down the crown and into the body, and you can tap on your arms, your legs as you're grounding all this in, coming in, spinning in, all the way back inside. Your feet are on the earth. You're in the room or wherever you're sitting or standing or lying down, really getting oriented back into the earth plane, getting earthbound, grounded. There we go. Everybody dropping in more into their hips and roots and legs. Woo. There we go. There we go. Dropping in. And we'll stay in our spinning vortex. We'll stay in this very powerful field that we've created here together to add in any of your global intentions. You can email them to Manette if you like to have her speak them for you, if you're especially coming in through the webcast. Or you can dial 1, and that lets me know to bring you on the air to contribute your global intentions on the phone lines. So we're setting up to do more intentions. So now in the oneness of the I Am Presence, we invoke the Divine Mother, Divine Father to stream the frequency of love into the heart flame of every being on earth, our new home in unity consciousness. And we set this into motion now, and so it is. And so it is. Excellent work, everyone. We went deep, so stay in your heart here as we're still working. Stay present, and we will start with our emails. Let's go back to Manette.
Hello.
Manette. Hi there. Who's this?
This is Carol.
Hey there, Carol.
Wisconsin.
Hi, Carol. How have you been?
Oh, just lots of crazy stuff going on, but loving this healing this time. You and Meg just hit it, and it was just magnificent this time. Yeah, and I think we may have just a little interference, but it's going to be okay. We'll get the other stuff through. I know it. It's
good.
All right.
I think it's going to be okay, too. What's your intention for us?
My intention is, as I went through this healing, I felt my connection back to the angelic realm. And my intention is to continue to use the angelic realm to bring it onto earth so that we can all feel the joy and the heartfelt love and the unconditional love that comes to us from all the angels. And I thank you all, and I thank you, Meg, and I thank you, Manette, and all of the people on the call. Thank you, thank you.
That's beautiful, Carol. Thank you.
Thank you.
Carol. So it is.
We don't have your name, of course. I'm going to call out the last 4 digits of your phone number. Our next caller is 7753. Your last 4 digits, 7753.
Hello. Thank you so much, Meg and Manette, and everybody on the call here in this dimension and all the other dimensions. What a comfort. And such great help and assistance in healing. Thank you. Can you hear me? This is Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
In Santa Cruz. I'd like to start off my intentions, please, with a real balm of help and healing for our community in Santa Cruz, which has had a historic and record fire of more than 100 years. So prayers and healing and help, please, for all evacuees, those returning to their homes, those who have lost their homes. Prayers for all the animals and the trees, our beautiful, ancient Pacific redwoods, all emergency response personnel, first responders. I grew up here, so it's just wanting that balm of healing over everyone. And then let's expand the prayer, please, to all the fires in California, that they can be, prayers of intercession for the earth, the animals, the plants, the first responders, everyone affected, and then anyone affected worldwide, please, that's affected by climate change or is currently going through any kind of major earth changes. And we ask, please, for divine order, divine balance, divine healing, and teams of geniuses. I always ask for this, please, to have everything they need, human intelligence working with divine intelligence, with immense power and the ability to bring forth miraculous new green technologies that heal and bless the earth, clean air, clean water, clean earth, and that we can all love each other, live together in harmony with our blessed Mother Gaia and animals and plants. people, events, resources, money, all lining up for that to happen with as much grace and speed as can possibly happen. And thank you so much for this opportunity for personal healing, collective healing. I'm just so thankful and grateful. It was just the answer to my prayers. So thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome for joining us.
And you set that in motion, and so it is. Let's send a lot of love and healing to Santa Cruz and our redwoods. It's tragic. Thank you, Tiffany, for sharing that and bringing that into the space. Yes. Thank you. Manette, before we go on to the next caller, I did forward all the emails to your Gmail account.
Okay, great. Do you want? I know our next caller is Carol.
Okay. Yes. Our other Carol. You bring her on. Let's see. All right. We'll give Manette a minute to get the emails on her account. And Carol, you're on.
Okay. Yeah, I was barely awake when Carol in Wisconsin came on, but I figured I should call in just because it's always good for the Carols to be here together. I really just want to thank you for doing this. I'm sure Metatron knew some potentiality in the energies of this week when the recommendation was made, because it's just been a week, and I just send everybody a great big hug. I know we can't hug anybody unless we live with them right now, but we all need one.
We do. I tell you. Big hug to everybody.
Because it's been like 27,000 weeks in one.
Yes.
So, and
last
just
Tuesday
love
was 16 years ago.
Yeah, love, gratitude, and blessings for everybody. And I second the thing about, getting the fires under control. And it's not just California, from what I understand. There's, other western states are having pretty bad fires too. So balance. And then the hurricane, the people in the hurricane zone, may they heal. There's just so much. I can't even remember all of it. And but just love, blessings, and big hugs to everybody.
Amen.
Oh, thank you, Carol. We send that everywhere, and so it is. Big hugs.
And
okay.
With the timing, I have the emails ready. Do you have another caller?
I think we're good for now, so we're going to switch back to our emails. Thank you for your patience, everyone. We're working behind the scenes here.
Thank you indeed. So from Pia in Switzerland, our loyal Pia, thank you, Pia, for writing in. My intention for this Heart Health Global activation is that the whole planet Earth, all living on it, and the sacred sites and ley lines are pulsing in the purest crystalline divine light and love in oneness and in unity consciousness. That all dark, low vibration, and loveless beings and energies leave this planet, this solar system, and this universe now, and that they dissolve in the eternal source of love light. May the dark, corrupt systems break down now, and may humanity and all beings living on Earth be completely freed from the enslavement matrix now. May all be revealed and transformed in the light of truth. May the dark light duality paradigm and the time matrix finally come to its end now. May the human collective fully awaken and transform the world into divine Garden of Eden now. And may the human collective step into unity consciousness now. May all free energy technologies now be released and made freely available to everyone. May our hearts fully heal and open the gateway to our fifth dimensional timeline. May they heal, get healthy and strong in order to shift this world into unity consciousness. May we face life's challenges with grace and ease. So let us unite and build a strong, infinite, sacred, divine force field and create the sparkling new 5D and higher reality in the golden age of truth now. Let us connect with all high frequency and high consciousness beings and strengthen the united field of every high consciousness and frequency to a maximum. And like this, let us build a planetary unified field of the highest frequency and consciousness, a field of peace, freedom, abundance, and togetherness. May this be so for the highest good of all. May the physical expression of a high-frequency human collective take the reins of the planet now, and so it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we set that into motion, and so it is. Thank you, Pia.
From Emma Ray. I am my I am presence, and I am one with Mother, Father, God, and the entire company of heaven. I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. I am one with all those serving the light love as part of the elemental and angelic kingdoms. I am one with Earth Gaia and all her kingdoms of life. Within this unified field of light and love, I now invoke the resurrection and the life of the immaculate concept of the diamond core templates of Eden, Paradise, Agartha into tangible reality through each and every being on Gaia and as Gaia herself, emanating out into our galaxy and beyond. Each being of light love acting as a pebble in the pond of our global and universal consciousness. May the bells of freedom ring. May the field of unity once again be the illumined truth of all life on earth, Gaia, and throughout eternity. So be it. It is done. Amen. A women, all life, all one.
We set that into motion, and so it is. Thank you, Emma Ray.
From our dear Naomi. Sending intention for the children to be supported in love. There will be creative solutions to help them learn what they need to progress and thrive. Intention for wise teachers to unfold and manifest for a global renaissance in education.
Beautiful vision. Yes, and so it is.
So it is.
Somebody's phone is still open.
That's okay.
Is it mine?
Carol. Thanks, Carol.
It's okay. From Mayuri. That all humans wake up and clear and heal all that needs to be released and participate in creating a new Earth 5D reality that supports life on all the planet.
Let's give these intentions our love, our light. We set them in motion, and so it is.
From Abby, my intention is for a clear shift in global consciousness to end destructive habits so that we can all become caretakers and healers of the earth.
Love it. Yes, we set that into motion, and so it is. Thank you, Abby. Beautiful.
From Catherine, special assistance for divine humanity and divine new earth for abundance, healing, peace, love, and freedom for all, especially during this chaotic transition time.
Bring it in. Yes. It's quite a time. So we're supporting everyone through these chaotic times. Set it in motion. And so it is.
And so it is. And that's all of our emails for now.
Did you already read the one from Alicia? I can't remember.
Do not see one from Alicia.
Okay, I will. This is kind of a personal one, but I'm just going to make it for everyone. Alicia, intention to heal the heart of hurt, painful emotions, rejection, and broken heart. Ending the cycle of going nowhere relationships, especially one that you can't let go of easily. So we're calling to heal the masculine and feminine wounding. As whole, quickly, rapid transformation, awakening, harmony within relationships. And we set that into motion. And so it is.
And so it is.
And one more from Roxanne. My global intention is, may all souls leaving the earth at this time be guided by the angels with love and compassion. May all souls left behind be comfort with much love and light, and may they be healed at the center of their heart. This is Heart Healing Day. We set that into motion, and so it is. Big Heart Healing Day. Oh my goodness. I just feel the heart really expanding, filling with love, healing light. We want healthy hearts, strong, healthy hearts. And that's our final email, and looks like everybody has called in. Okay, thank you everyone for your patience through our technical issues.
Even our show going through transition, and it's not fun, but it's welcome.
It is. We really literally are. We're working on the website right now to create a new academy, and so it caused a few glitches. So thank you everyone for your patience, and let's just do another deep breathe in of this love so that we can do our final invocation. On this sacred day of global healing and rebirth, we connect to the rising swell of Christ consciousness, filling the hearts and minds of all beings around the world. And we unite in this divine trinity. We create a balanced and united universal planetary sanctuary for all to ascend now in ease, grace, and harmony. And through all levels, to that which cannot be named, to the silence, the stillness which allows all this to be, leave only the truth now, the truth of our realized divinity. With the power of God, Goddess, that we all are, we now speak the word and set this into motion now. We spin in, ground in all the work we've done to come inside us, into our physical body, physical lives, into our hearts. Integrating all the work today and what you'll be doing in the coming days. And peace and comfort and grace. And as all that takes hold, we set this into motion now. And so it is. Oh, my goodness. We did a lot, you guys. I am so proud of you. We went deep, but we're coming out the other side of this, and we're going to be new earth emissaries. We're going to be the family of light, family of love. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sponsoring our show. And thank you for bringing light and love to the planet. So we're just thrilled to share this journey with you. Thank you, Minette, as well, for your help here today.
I tried.
And we will hopefully see you soon. Our next gateway, as I mentioned, is September 22nd. It's the equinox, so it's a Libra equinox, so we're going to be working with balancing. So working with your heart healing, and then we'll do some balancing. It's perfect. So we'll see you then, and we're sending our love to all of you. Have a great day. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye for now.